Um, the co-pilot think that it's kind of boring to fly around Landskrona, and yeah, maybe it is. But there's been a great update, new update to the flight sim, and I'm going to fly around Landskrona. And I'm choosing the Pilatus PC-12 this time. Not for any particular reason, just because I am. And I'm not sure exactly where I'm going, but probably going to try and land in Copenhagen airport. That's the plan for right now. So let's get on board the Pilatus. I think I may be just going over Ven, the island there in the middle, and into Zealand, and then go south towards Copenhagen. That seems to be a plan. I think I can do that. So here we are, and there's the Pilatus actually looks better, the trees look better, I think even the runway looks better. The gliders there, it looks the same. Oh, now that is. Yeah, it's not. This looks a little bit more clear, to be honest. I think. Okay, there are some trees there that still looks off, right? The bushes and trees are there. It doesn't really look like bushes and trees. Co-pilot, she looks cute as always. We still haven't got any passengers. I think actually the engine is feathered a little too far. I think it should be there. And I have to remember that we have a landing gear on this one. I tend to forget. So let's put in some numbers if I can. There we have it there. I don't want to set a heading because it doesn't really matter. But if we can keep an altitude around 2000, that's fine. And yeah, okay, let's put the heading west. Oops. We put it due west. And then when we get over Zealand, then we go for hold vertical. Where's the heading? Not there. So we are going heading, and where's the autopilot? That's there, right? No, this one is the autopilot. Great. Yeah, let's get in the air and see that and get the trim to match. Really? Okay. Okay. So this plane actually have okay. I think we can do it. I hope you as a spectator agree. So let's not waste anyone's time. Let's just get up and running. Oops, that was not what I wanted. So we should be able to get off the ground around here. And we are. So let's get the landing gear up. And kill the flaps. And yeah, towards west, that's fine. Let's put on the autopilot. So there's Helsingør down there, and that looks pretty good. Are we following heading? Yeah. So I can concentrate on looking out the windows. This looks better too. And down there is Landskrona. We will come back here. So. Or will? Well, maybe we will. There's a lot of boats there, which is realistic. I think we can take some of the power out of the engine without losing anything. Should we keep the altitude here? We can do that. Trim +5. $214 knots, that's already pretty darn fast. Do we have a, yeah, GAS 211, that's fine. Don't need to go faster than that, right? Go outside and see, because it's actually a beautiful plane, this one. And we are really moving fast. So maybe actually I'm going to fly over Copenhagen to see if the new update has done something. But I can already say that I am actually pretty impressed of the landscape of the. It looks better, and it also for some time when I have played, the game has frozen. But it actually looks very, very nice. Yeah, look at this. It looks pretty realistic, I have to say. This is great. But then again, I said that on the last update too. Probably follow that one. So let's get in here and change the heading to go south. It looks so great. Honestly, it really does. I am actually impressed. I have to admit it. We all know that we don't want to give too much credit to Microsoft. Everyone knows that the founder of Microsoft is the worst devil on earth and all that. I don't know why people actually are so afraid of Mr. Gates. I can come up with other millionaires that I would, or billionaires that I would be a little bit more scared of, to be honest. But that's political and has nothing to do with flying. But when you are up here and looking down on this beautiful landscape and realizing how beautiful the earth actually is, just from here, yeah, you get to ponder a bit about life and all that, the earth and so on. I think I do. So here we are again. Isn't it amazing? I think it is. I think it's amazing. And down there is my brother, and he's probably having some dinner right now. So say hi to him. And then we get here, these small, and then the big lake here. Is there a boat on the lake, or is it a small island? It could be a small island, actually. That's that. I believe it's called Furse, and then you have I don't know. The big one is Furse, I'm pretty sure, but these small ones I don't know, to be honest. I'm not a sea guy. But those, do I have them out here? Yes. These high rises, I would think that's Gladsaxe it's called. And it's great to see they're there. This is Herlev Hospital, for sure. It looks very much like the real thing. So should we get towards the city? I think we should. So let's kill the autopilot and go hand steering. Oh, well, we cannot kill the autopilot. No. Oh, well, something is working, but this one is not working. So why is that not working? And I don't have this one either. Oh, it's because I was standing up or something like that. So let's get towards Copenhagen. We're still doing quite well speed-wise. So if I see something that I know what is, then I will say. But it's not everything that I think this down here is Point Vista, I would think. Or Point Vista. And see where to go this way to get to Copenhagen, the city, the inner city, because we are in principle now over Copenhagen. But this is the outskirts of Copenhagen. Copenhagen is not a very big city, to be honest. You can, in the inner city, you can actually walk around. So there we have the zoo, Copenhagen Zoo, there with the tower there. This is the tower of the zoo, and this is Frederiksberg Slot Castle. And now we are getting over Copenhagen city, inner city, really the old city. So here we should be able to see some landmarks. Here there's Fru Kirke, the square church there with the square tower. And this is Rosenborg Slot down there, which is King Christian IV summer residence. Actually, it's not his real residence, because he was living in where Christiansborg Castle is now. And there's the boat, I believe, either for Poland or for Norway, probably for Norway. I think it's Norway here. And this is the H.C. Ørstedsværket. It's power plant. And then we have there the Nordhavn, Nordhavn harbor. And then we will go around. Oh, now it actually froze. That's yeah. To take care that we don't too much, but we want to go around. I think this is probably Middelkorn there, or is it Trekroner? I'm not sure. No, I think it's Middelkorn, and then Trekroner comes in here. There, that's Trekroner. Yeah, it must be Trekroner there. It's not that obvious, to be honest. So that's not too realistic. And then I don't know what this is, but it doesn't look like that, I think. But in here we have another marina harbor called Lynettehavn, and the boats in there should be able to get out, right? You see the boats down there. And then here we have the Royal Opera, this big building there. And then we go over here, and that's the King's Castle here, and the marble church. And I don't know what that big box behind it is doing, because it's not there in the real world. And now we're getting around. We are moving very fast, so we don't have down there we have the planetarium, Copenhagen Planetarium, the round building with the tilted roof. It's the planetarium. They have some rather great shows. And down there somewhere is my daughter living, and one of my sons. I'm not. I couldn't point it out. I know where it is if I go there, but I cannot point it out. So here we are at northern part of Amager, which is where I was born. And then you should see the church where I was baptized somewhere here. Oh, probably already too far south actually. So, because now we are almost at the airport, right? So, and I was basically I was born and raised for when I was a small child until 10 years old, midway between the airport and Copenhagen Central. So here we should have seen Øresundsbroen, but I didn't see it, to be honest. Entirely sure where this is. I could probably find it on Google Maps, I would think. Except that it's on Amager. We are still at the top of Amager. So there's the SAS hotel. I believe they have the sign on the SAS Radisson there. See? Radisson Hotel. So, and here we have Christiansborg, which is the Danish Parliament, and there again the square building there, the square tower there, that is of Frokirke, is Cathedral of Copenhagen, and Søpavillon down there on the bridge, which is a restaurant. This, I think it was, when I was a kid, this was the highest, the tallest building in Copenhagen, Domus Vista. And then this is Roskildevej, and there we have Damhuset as well. Damhuset. And down there we have Damhuskroen. What's that in English? Do you have that? It's like a pub outside of the city, and this, as I said before, this is, or maybe it's Rødovre Center, I think it's called. And then in the old days, so to say, I worked at an office here. Well, we cannot get over it, I can see. So I think actually that I am going to go back to Landskrona, because I'm very impressed with the landscape here in Copenhagen. So I want to see how it is in Landskrona. So And yeah, we had a small frozen thing, but generally it's a very smooth actually. And these are some complex buildings, right? So it's not like the computer isn't doing anything. It's or the Xbox, it's a computer too, right? So here we have a church. Do I know that church? I'm not sure that I do. Oh yeah, sure, of course I do. That's Grundtvigs Kirke, it's called. It looks like a cathedral, but it's actually just a normal church. And then we can already see Wien, and that's where we are pointing at. And when we hit land in Sweden, then we need to kill a lot of airspeed. To be able to land this thing. And there I believe that is Copenhagen. The most, when I was a kid at least, that was the beach you went to, Bellevue, it's called. So we went there to go to the beach, but we didn't have beaches like now. They build a lot of beaches down south of Copenhagen, but this one, Bellevue, that was where you went if you wanted to swim in the sea. So now we are nearing Wien, and yeah, we need to go a little bit more east. We can even go even more east, because then we will cross over Landskrona and see how things look there. That is in the water, maybe a ship, or did they draw something that isn't there? Oh no, it's the reflection into the sea. Oh, wow. That's great. The reflection of the water tower, I presume. But reflected like it was a big cylinder. There you can see the water tower doesn't look like a cylinder. It looks like a water tower, which of course is great because it is a water tower. Yeah. So here we are, and we are going more or less, yeah, let's go over the water tower and pass the citadel here. Oh, yeah, we passed too close. I thought we could get it. So we are already, I think, yeah, we are just now passing over where I live, and I can already see the airport. So let's trim down the engine. Yeah, I think we didn't kill enough speed for sure. So we are going to have kind of a short landing and very unorthodox. That was actually kind of positive. So there's a plane where we should... Oh, it's gone. Normally we should park there, and you can see that the people are there. But I like to park over here, right? So let's go to where I usually park, because I already regard this as my personal parking space. So here we are, and then I need to find out how to stop this. I couldn't stop it the last time I was flying. I didn't know where to. What is this? High. Off. 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 Ah, do. So what do we have here? Inoperative. Propeller low speed. Pitch trim. Inoperative. Yeah. These are flaps and power. I believe we have something up here. Oh yeah, that's the engine, yeah. So let's get avionics master. beacon off. And then see if it stops. It didn't the last. Yeah, it did actually. It did last time, but it didn't the time before that. I'm not sure what do I need this one? Has the power off? But is it? Oh, that's emergency. Yeah, well, we are not in an emergency, but I just don't know how to stop the propeller. No. How about if I do this? No. This? No. No. There's something I'm missing somewhere. And I don't know what. This one? What is this? Well, that's a touchscreen control. Well, we don't really need that. Okay, so I give up. It's just as it is. I think maybe I can do... Oh, no. Now it goes... What? Did it start? Yeah, it started the engine. I don't want that. I want it to turn off. Frustrating. Maybe that's what I needed. Because it sounds like the engine actually stopped. Yeah. So that's what I didn't press this one. I should have pressed this one. Okay. I'll try to remember that to the next time, and then all these needs to go. Go off again. This, and this. So everything. Okay, so that's great. I finally realized how I did that. And now I know that even though I sit there, the co-pilot can open the door and then we get out. And she stays there. She just opens the door for us, which is great. That's very polite. And we go here and oops, turn around this way, and yeah, okay, it's a little. We do have some grass there. That's maybe not optimal. But that was it. Fly around Landskrona, check what's new in the new update of Flight Simulator, and I think it's great. I have to say, I think it's great. So let's leave it here and go up with the drone and look around in the airport. Well, I had to park like that because see, we're very very close to the glider there. I have actually once hit the glider. It didn't do anything, but I hit the glider. And I think if I were a little bit more to the left there, I would probably have hit the glider again. I can't really see if the wing. No, I don't think it would have gone over. So that's my excuse for parking that much to the right. I didn't want to hit the glider. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Have a nice day, evening, morning, whatever you are doing. I hope you'll have a great time doing it. Bye.